and yeah, well, enough said about that anyway. How we doing out there, cupcakes? Poor man. Poor man. My fucking heart goes out to my friend and fellow koi tuber, Koi Fish Johnny. Absolutely devastated. So don't worry, we'll sort something out for you, Johnny. We'll sort something out. Right, what am I up to? Well, I've just finished the daily run of water changes. 3 bucket water change on this one, and a 1 bucket water change on the fish tank. I've also given them some fresh yummies to munch on from the old water butt up here. Every now and then I'll get a big scoop. Look at that. We love it. The fish tank loves it as well. But yeah, they've had their morning water change, daily water change that is, and they've had their first of their feeds earlier this morning, which was a few pinches of crumb. They've just had their Daphnia and brine shrimp, frozen cubes, defrost them in a cup, spin them round. They fucking love it. So yeah, let me spin you around. Everything's running on here tickety-boo, and every day I do a water change. I also take the sponges off the filters and give them a bloody good clean in the water that I take out. But as you can see, we have varying sizes in there. To put into words exactly how I feel every time I look at these fry, I can't put the feeling into words. I mean, look, you got real diddy ones, you got bigger ones in there. They're all zipping and popping after food. The old water cabbage that Davey gave me has already started growing, because I went round and I cut all the runners off, so I had loads of little separate ones. And look, she's growing like a motherfucker already. Unbelievable. Yeah. They're in there of all different sizes, look. So, beauty of having these windows on this pool. It also, I get to see how bad the old sponges are as well. Another beauty. So yeah, super happy there. Super happy. And when you see the fish in the fish tank, oh my word. We have definite 100% at least 2 achievers in there. Hang on, let me get one more scoop out of here for the pool. God, look at that, lovely. So, yeah, that's them giving another one of them until they all come back up to the surface. And even before I was growing my own fry, which is only just started happening, I would always religiously, a daily water change. Even if it's only an inch of water, you'll be surprised on a daily basis how much that inch of water change will actually help the fish and their progression. You think, if you're swimming around in a toilet permanently, wouldn't you want the water changed every day? Something to think about. And not put a water test on there at all yet since I've moved it over, and I think I'll leave it a couple of weeks before I even do put a water test on it, because the fish are growing well, they're eating well, they're, from what I can see, I know deformities, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know me. Turtles are loving it in there. Got to do a big water change in there today. I might even be changing the air pump on there I didn't do any recording yesterday because I was getting too fucking frustrated, to be totally honest. I got the Tempest up and running. That's back on the skimmer line, so yeah, that's up and running now, all plumbed into the wall, hanging nicely and everything else. But I put the bio bin back to the new bio bin back together pretty much exactly the same way as I had it. The only difference being is the airline is not sticking it out the bottom of the bin this time round. But it's been sucking air from the bio chamber, so I spent all day yesterday. I must have emptied that bio chamber about 3 or 4 fucking times. I hate K1. And I've tried various different bits and pieces. I went down from the 4-inch pipe down to 2-inch pipe, and then I went from 2-inch pipe down to 1.5-inch pipe with a filter finger on the end, and that still didn't bloody work. So in the end I put it all back together and just switched the pump on, turned the air pump off and said fuck it, I'll look at it tomorrow. So that's something else we'll look at in a minute. But yeah, I tell you what, they do look fucking good. Just sitting here, and you can see them when the camera focuses. Little zipping and popping across the window, look. Oh yeah. They seem to prefer this window here though. Don't know why that is. Oh, zoom out, Vincent, you melon. So yeah, super happy. And what I'll do is I'll pick you up in the porch and I'll show you the fry, and then we'll take a wander down to the Filterhouse. Nice chagoy there. There's a lot of dark ones. Hopefully. Ooh, you never know. We might get some Charatsuri. Now that would be fucking awesome. If I could get a couple of real nice Charatsuri out of this. Oh, yeah. You know me. I love my Atsuri. I love my Charatsuris. But, yeah. Anyway. I'm going to put you down for the minute. I'm going to go through and I'll pick you up at the fish tank. So here we are, back at the fish tank. They're zipping and popping and munching on their Daphnia. But look at the size of E. Definite Achiba. I think there's definitely some chagoys in there. But the other one that's slightly bigger, that one over there, he's got Achiba markings on him as well. And this is one thing I have found. If you look very carefully on a couple of them, there is a black dot on the side of the peduncle. And for those of you out there that don't know what the peduncle is that little bit between the tail and the end of the dorsal, that bit that looks like a bit of a tube, that's called the peduncle. But yeah, little black dot on it, look. And there's a few like that. I think this one will end up, I reckon that one will end up Sorigo. I think the brown will end up dropping off of that one. But as for this one, oh my word, this one just doesn't stop eating. And even though there is a heater in the tank, it's not on. So at present, these are sitting at 22 degrees. So yeah, super happy. Especially with them in there. I mean, the growth rate on them is unreal. the Ginrin Chiba. Ginrin, fucking Ginrin, you twat. That was the fucking Kajaku. The Deutscher Chiba is going to my man Kyle out at Makakoi. And as you can see, the front is totally gone. Started on the second layer of the tank. And there's the original pipe that was in the bio chamber. Sucking in air. So therefore I went to 2-inch pipe and that didn't work. I went to an 1.5-inch pipe with a T with 2 fingers. That didn't work, so now I've got an 1.5-inch pipe with 1 finger. That didn't work, so I said fuck it and I'll look at it today. But I did get the Tempest up and running, so that is a bonus. So yep, Tempest is up on the wall and hanging pretty. Pipe work going through the wall, so that's the pipe work sorted for the, oh, that's where my fucking cup went. I was looking for that. But yeah, as you can see, if I can climb up here, it's now hard piped all the way through to the shower, and I can't get this one hard piped in, which is the bottom drain line, until I'm able to get the UV up there. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So at the moment, the filter's running. There's just no air running in it, and as you can see, look, I've got a finger there, still sucking in air. So chatting with my mate Davey, Black Country Koi bloke, yesterday, we got a few ideas we're going to try. So yeah, alright, I'll feed you in a minute, you lot. So yeah, I've got a couple of ideas to try, but first things first means I've got to empty the fucking thing of K1 again. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to start getting wet hands with K1, and I will come back to you shortly, guys. Hey up, cupcakes, look, we got our second dragonfly of the year, and people say that a dragonfly will only dip in good water, so yep, he's dipping and a bouncing lovely. Awesome to see. God, don't I? You gotta love nature, ain't you? Huh? Gotta love nature. All the fish are doing well. I'm gonna have to fish the oranges out the bottom. Blanket weed's still giving me shit. I'm gonna start thinking about transferring some of the smaller fish over there into that tank there. And yeah, right, well, I've gone back to my old one for the minute, and I've sealed up some holes and stuff, bit of old CT1 in there as well. But what I'm thinking is maybe putting some kind of ring where the lines stop, so that when the bubbles come up, it disperses it round. So if I put like a little disc around there, as the bubbles come up, it hits that and should disperse it out, which should then stop it from sucking it in there. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. And like I say, a bit of CT1 and some electrical tape, and if it works, fucking riz up, because this is driving me absolutely fucking potty at the moment. The only other thing I can think of is taking the Veriflow off and putting the 8.5 back on there. Decisions. saga continues. Well, cupcakes. It's been a fucking long day in here, and all I've been doing is fucking about with this bio bin. I finally got it to where I want it. I've managed to get some pipe work sorted out. We got Gaz's GKP live going in the background. Congratulations on the 700 subscribers, Gaz. And Andy from Derby Koi. If you don't know Andy from Derby Koi, go and check out his latest video. He took my recommendation and went to see Ken at the Koi Collection. Absolutely blew him away. So if you've never been to the Koi Collection, I recommend that you go there, because as Andy said, I can't remember how many times I said wow, and that was the same sort of response that I had when I first went down. I mean, mind-blowing place. So yep, glad you enjoyed the recommendation there, Andy, mate. And go and check them out, guys. Anyway, digressing again. It's like a fucking quagmire in here at the moment. But, oh, no, falling over. Shit, let me spin the fucking... Yeah, here we go. So, yeah. I've got that all hooked into the wall now. And what I've done is I've gone back to the 8,500 litre an hour pump that I originally had on the bottom drain line. That's in there, going tickety-boo. The Veriflow pump is now on the skimmer line, and that is piped in all nice and permanent now. So 1, 2, and as I say, it goes up and goes through the wall up there. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. And then the plan is the air pump is going to go on this wall, and the UV is going to go on that wall. I was going to put the switch box over here, but I'm contemplating putting it on that wall over there. So all that's left for me to do out here is one, get back out of this fucking hole without breaking my neck. But honestly, it looks like a fucking bomb site in here. So yeah, all we've got left to do now is get that lot back in the bio chamber, and then I can call it a night. Well, I say I can call it a night. I got to get this place fucking tidy first. There's fucking tools and bits of pipe and everything everywhere. I'm in choo-choos. But yeah, so as I bring this video to a close, my heart goes out to you, Johnny. You know, we've chatted. Don't beat yourself up too much, mate. Slurp for Skeggy. So on that note, I've been Twisted Koi, you lot have been great, and I'll catch you on the next one.
That's all, cupcakes.